Hey, Penny Prepper, back again for the last part of this processing video. I'm happy because, sorry, my dreads are like crazy, but I'm just trying to keep my face, my neck warm because it's got really cold. But I'm really happy because it has cooled down. So I'm not so frantic now because when you have a deer and it's super warm out, you have a carcass. And they can spoil really easily, and so it really sucks when it's warm out and you have a deer that you have to process because you're just frantically trying to keep it from spoiling. So at this point I'm happy because they taste so much better when you can gut them immediately, you can skin them immediately, and then you can get them cooled down as fast as possible. It helps the meat. It just improves the quality. It's amazing. So I just wanted to show you my final results here of what I ended up with. And I am kind of sad because there was a lot of meat that was absolutely destroyed because I did just blow her ass sky high. She, like I said, she was like 35 yards away, and next time I'm not gonna do that. I will take a headshot. I'm a good enough shot on that, but yeah, I kind of sad because I did waste a lot of meat on her, but I still ended up with a lot of meat. So okay, so these are the back straps. Of course, you saw these. Probably 4 dinners out of these. Probably 10 pounds of back straps, I think. What I cut these up into steaks, food savor them and then freeze them. And then I like to bread them and fry them and throw some gravy on there, and it's delicious. So this is probably about 4 meals for me and the kids. And then I have 5 ass roasts in here off the back legs. Whoops. And so this will be 5 dinners because I'll just do, in the crock pot. And then there's enough usually left over for me to take to work. So at least 5 dinners and 5 leftover meals for me at work. This is probably 15 pounds. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know, 10, 15 pounds. I bet those back straps are 7 and this is 10. I don't know. And then this right here is all of my what I'm going to turn into burger meat. This is probably 30 pounds. It's really heavy. It probably would have been 40 pounds if I hadn't have totally destroyed that deer. I did shoot these deer 3 shots, 3 drops, and with the bullets that I reloaded myself. And then here's the fat. I didn't get too much more fat off of her, but this is all stuff off the body, and then this is just a little bit off the legs. So I use that. I was going to boil the bones, make bone broth, and do, can that and do a bone broth video. But that might have to wait until next hunting season because I don't know how motivated I'm feeling to do that right now. But if I did do that, because right now, of course, they threw away the rib cage, threw away the legs, the leg bones, because I really try hard to strip them down as much as I can. So, I mean, there's not a lot of meat left on there. And honestly, if it was warmer out, I probably would have even got some of those littler pieces off there, but it's freezing cold. So, and then here's some of this stuff I have to throw away. Of course, there's like silver skin and stuff you have to throw away, but there's probably twice as much as this. So what I've thrown away besides the bones and what I had to cut away around the bullet wound and stuff is probably the amount that I can hold in my hands. So it's very important to me, since I am taking the life of an animal in order to feed my family, it is very important to me to respect that animal, and part of the respect of that animal is making sure that it doesn't go to waste. So I literally am only throwing away this much meat. And of course I had to throw the bones away, but I'm kind of exhausted. So maybe if I find myself that maybe if I nab that mountain man and I have a little bit of help, maybe even less will go to waste, because the bone broth is extremely healthy for you, and it's great for soup bases and stuff like that, making gravy. So yeah, I'm all done with my first deer. And you know, if you think about, if that's 30 pounds of burger, maybe even, I don't know, I'm gonna say 35 pounds. And then so that's 35 meals for ground meat. I use a pound for each dinner, so that's 35 meals. And then there's 5 meals out of those roasts, so that's 40 meals. And then 4 meals out of those back straps, so 44 about. So we'll just say 40, we'll be conservative. And then I have 2 more deer, and of course the other 2 I actually get more meat off of because they were further away, so they didn't get so blown up. So 40, 80, 120 meals out of 3 whitetail deer that I spent $10 for a tag on each one. Each tag's $10, and actually my uncle bought me those, so I didn't even have to buy my tags this year for that. So the bullets that the cartridges, the rounds that I reloaded myself, so that saved money. And there is no antibiotics, no hormones. This is completely organic, alfalfa fed meat that is going to be extremely healthy for my children. Yeah, I think I saved a lot of money by getting these 3 deer. Not only that, but way healthier too. So just depends on how much work you're willing to do, I guess. But like I said, if you want to learn how to do this and you want to hunt, it is an extremely important skill. But make sure you're not going to waste the animal. Make sure that you respect them, because they give their lives so that we can live. And you know, I'm sorry, I'm not ever going to go vegan or vegetarian or anything like that. Like, we love our meat, and but we also respect it, and we respect the land. So I think that is a really important factor, you know, is just part of homesteading and prepping and all that, and learning these skills is being close to, you know, the earth and living how we're supposed to live. But you need to make sure that you're respectful of the animals. And you know, I see so much waste. I mean, I even use the hides, you know, and if I really wanted to get into it, I'd save some of the tendons and stuff too, but which I actually might do. I might save some of the silver skin, which is actually like ligaments or tendons or something, I don't know, but if you save some of the tendons out of the legs and dry them out, they actually are like threads, and I'll probably use that to sew up the holes in my hides. So I am literally, like I said, I'm only throwing away this much, except for the bones, which I am going to work on that. But yeah, just, you know, be respectful and learn some skills and be thankful for what you have and what you know, and just work towards your survival. So I am done with deer number 1, and I'm going, well, I still have to take it inside and rinse it and stuff, but I'm going to get started here on deer number 2. So Penny Prepper out.